Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. May the peace of Christ be with you. Today, our gospel passage comes from John chapter 5, from verse 1 to 16. It is the healing of the man who was sick for 38 years. Just imagine how long this man was sick. And the first thing I like us to really reflect on is that it was Jesus who came to this scene. It was Jesus who came to the situation of all those who were sick. It is God who searches for us. It is God who keeps on looking for us. We are not the one looking for God. Rather, God is the one looking for us because he misses us and he loves us. In this passage also, we understand that there were so many sick people. Those who were ill, those who were blind, those who were lame, those who were crippled. If you look at these sicknesses, you will understand that they can also be in our lives. Some of us are really ill. We are infirm. We cannot really say yes to God always. Sometimes we say yes to God. Sometimes we say no to Him. Obedience, disobedience, that's our life. We make different choices every day. Sometimes our choice is yes to God. Sometimes our choice is no to God. Then you see the blind. Many of us do not even recognize that God is God. So God is not in the center of our lives. So we have spiritual blindness. There are many of us who don't even appreciate what we have. We don't appreciate our own uniqueness. We look down on ourselves. We have this low self esteem. That's a personal blindness. There are many of us who have this social blindness that we don't see the good in other people. We don't appreciate the other people. We don't appreciate, the uniqueness of other people. That's another kind of blindness. Then you see also crippled and lame, those who are paralyzed, those who cannot walk. There are many of us that are paralyzed emotionally and socially because of maybe our ugly experience of the past. So we are not ready to break away from the past. So emotionally, we are paralyzed. There are many young people who may not like to get into relationship again. Why? Because of their previous toxic, ugly experience. So we are lame, we are paralyzed. So the next thing I like us to think about in this passage is that there were so many sick people there, yet Jesus identified this man. Jesus healed this man. Why? Jesus knows or he knew the history of this man's sickness. So never you think that Jesus is not aware of your struggles and challenges and crises and all whatnot. God is aware because God knows your name. Jesus knows you personally. Jesus knows your location. He knows everything you may have gone through in this life. And that's why he came to this man, because he knew that this man has been sick for 38 years. And he knew the helplessness of this man. Because if you look at the situation of this man, you will see in him the helplessness of humanity without Christ. When we have no Jesus in our life becomes so hopeless and so helpless. So Jesus comes to this man and say, what do you want? Do you want to be well? Of course, this man wants to be well, but look at what happened to this man. He was not able to answer the question of Jesus. The question was simple. Do you want to be well? Do you want to be healed? This man did not answer the question. Why? Because this man was filled with a lot of frustrations and bitterness. When every other person abandons you, when you feel abandoned, when you feel rejected, when you feel oppressed, when you feel that dejection, it gets inside you and it begins to create resentment and malice and grudge and all kinds of things inside you. So this man was overtaken by this kind of thought because he says, every year, once in a year, the water is stirred by the archangel Raphael, presumably. And anyone who gets into the water first receives healing. So this man has been trying this, God knows from when, but at least he was sick for 38 years. And Jesus asked him, do you want to be well? So the issue here is that this man complained. He did not answer the question. So do you have anything inside you that can prevent you from receiving healing and deliverance from Jesus? Let it go. Move on. Allow Jesus into your life because Jesus comes to set us free. He comes to give us wholeness. He comes to bring healing to us. Open up yourself. Jesus is flowing. He's everywhere. He wants to touch you and change your life. God bless you.